Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, we're building a 440 square foot studio Airbnb right in our backyard. Up until now, we've done almost everything ourselves, from framing to wiring, learning as we go, and saving where we could. But in this episode, things shift a bit. We decided to hire out the insulation and drywall, and we're breaking down exactly what it cost, why we made that decision, and whether it was worth it.
She dirty.
What?
She got a lot.
What?
What's up, party people? Back on the job site. Sounds so much different in here now with the spray foam. Spray foam, a little bit more expensive on the upfront cost for having it done. But from what all the research that I was able to find says, certainly far more efficient as to making things stay warm if they're supposed to be warm, or making them stay cold if they're supposed to be cold. Just kind of anecdotally speaking, we've had the windows and the door closed, minus obviously the doorknob holes, but it feels tolerable in here as to where previously even just doing this little monologue started sweating up a storm. So that's something that we had done. It's a little bit more of a specialized thing. I really wanted to do it, but again, finding somebody that does this day in and day out, he was done in a day, not even a full day. It took him like about 5 hours.
All right, here is the spray foam in its glory here. So we spent $2,600 on this spray foam, and like Wayne said, it took him a day, so it really saved us a lot of time and labor here, and it has been working really well for us.
So today, what we're going to be working on, just some finishing touches before drywall goes in. So what we'll be doing is adding in just some extra blocking, for where the wire hangs a little bit low on the trusses. That way it's not resting on any of the drywall. We're going to add in our platform for the hot water heater, where that's going to sit.
So you can see here, Wayne is measuring up what size he needs to cut for the shelf for the hot water heater. And the main reason we are creating a hot water heater inside is so that we didn't have to do an insulated box outside, and we kind of took advantage of these vaulted ceilings. So it wasn't a full-size hot water heater that we ended up using, but big enough for the size of the place with only one shower and 2 sinks.
That's one. We got to do one more for a total of 2.
Next step was adding blocking for our floating shelves. So we were planning on having floating shelves and upper cabinets for our kitchen. So we're adding blocking just to make it a lot easier for us to install once the drywall is up. Also, would you just end the shelves here, or would you go all the way over?
I wouldn't go all the way to the corner.
Okay. 54. So we have that, and we'll need 1, 2.
What's the X?
This is the side to put it on. Make sure most of the wood is on this side of the line.
Tough decision on whether or not we do the drywall ourselves versus have someone else do it for us. Ultimately, what we decided was the time that we gain towards completion of our project versus the sweat equity of saying we did the drywall, we determined we got a pretty decent price for it, so we determined having someone do it for us would be better. I mean, we've kind of estimated it'd probably take us 2-3 weeks for us to do everything in here, to work on the weekends, having someone to be able to just kind of come in here and knock it out, and 5 to 7 business or working days. It's kind of worth it for us.
We did end up getting 3 drywall quotes. This one came in at $4,800.
All right, drywallers just finished day 1.
Let's see what they got done on day 1.
Live react,
Well,
we haven't seen.
Like half day maybe.
Day half, yeah. Damn.
What? All in freaking one day?
That wouldn't work.
Or a half day?
That's wild.
They almost got they got all of the living space, like kitchen, living, and bedroom done.
Shouldn't have worn flops out here.
Oh, they got the closet. The only thing they didn't do is the...
Bathroom, because they probably got confused.
Probably because of that. Probably got confused of what to drywall.
Wow. Impressive. I think our decision to not do this feels good right now.
Yeah. But we're just gonna say they were a lot faster than us at drywall. This was like 3 hours?
Maybe 4.
I think they came at 2.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right, yeah. They went to work a little bit, so I think we're feeling a little bit better about the hire. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, expensive, but kind of worth it.
Don't worry, they did come in and tape and mud everything. We just don't have any film of that. But hiring both of those out costed us a total of $7,400. Totally worth it in our book because it saved us at least a month of work. And so we were able to get things done and wrap up and start renting this out a lot quicker.